Hey, it's Jeff. Let me ask you something. Are you asking the right questions on your sales calls? I don't mean the ones that you ask to find information that you probably could have found earlier on your own by doing a little homework, like visiting that thing called the internet. I mean the ones that you use to move the selling process along. Now, let me give you an example. Let's take Brian, who is a financial advisor in a growing practice. Wow, Brian, nice to meet you. So how long have you been doing this? Who's your typical customer? What are your goals for this year? Or, wow, Brian, really nice to meet you. I just did some homework on you and looked on the internet and looked at your webpage, saw you were hiring new advisors. Wow, that's really impressive to be growing in an economic climate like this. So while a lot of new advisors are really sharp and really know their stuff, they don't have extended networks yet, and their selling skills tend to be a little undeveloped. Have you thought about utilizing a coach or an advisor for them to help them grow their books of business and ultimately help your business as well? Now, two very different lines of questioning there. And in that second example, or the second part of the example, I've done two things. I built rapport by showing Brian that I did some homework on him. He was important enough to me before the meeting to know what I wanted to talk about and how to relate it to him in the meeting. It's a very important point, and it resonates very well with prospective customers. The other thing I did was that I moved the process along by making him consider information that he may not have considered before. And either he hadn't considered it before, and it's probably a good idea, or he had considered it before, and now I'm worth talking about it because I understand that it's worth talking about. Make sense? It's a lot easier to engage someone with information about them rather than small talk and jib-jab that really doesn't go anywhere. People don't resonate with that. So if you're asking questions just to wait for an opportunity to insert your sales message, you're missing out. You're probably not even listening to what they're saying because you're waiting for your turn to talk, which is no way to make a connection, let alone a sale. Think about that before you go to your next meeting with a new prospect. Like what you see? Look around the channel, click on some other videos, see if you like them. If you do, feel free to subscribe. You can also visit my webpage and subscribe to my weekly newsletter, The Parabola Press, which is totally free and goes out every Sunday morning. I hope to see you again soon.